Last time on Pokeball Z, Munch once again promised he would try to keep daily uploads, and then didn't post a video for a week. Yet here we are, and I gotta do a recap on an episode I don't even remember now. But we did beat the final gym, which means we're ready to take on the Dragon League. Except one last obstacle stands in our way. Our rival Trunks. One last battle to end all battles. Who will come out on top this time? Not me. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Ball Z. Our journey to become the very best Saiyan out there finally continues, and we're actually here in the Red Ribbon base after quite a long time. I think ever since we took on the third gym here, we haven't actually been in this very nice and snowy town, but we're actually not here for the town. We're instead going over to the docks where we can take the SSN, I guess, normally, and I don't know if this area was actually in Pokemon Fire Red, but if we come down here, there's actually the docks and a nice truck where we can get ourselves the one-star Dragon Ball. Now, of course, if you don't know what this game and I guess the Dragon Ball show is named after, the Dragon Balls themselves, there's 7 of them, and if we can collect all of them, we can actually summon the mighty dragon Shenron, who can grant us a wish. I don't actually know what the wish is in this game. I think you actually just get to catch him as a legendary Pokemon. And speaking of legendary Pokemon, that is actually what we're going to be doing in this episode, because I guess since this is based on Fire Red, you guys might know there's a couple of legendary birds in this game. So I guess we're going to start off with Zapdos over there, which is normally in the power plant, but I guess in this game it's called Raichi's Lab, I believe. So we're gonna fly on over to Makio Town and head on up there. You might have noticed I'm actually here by Makio Town. This isn't really normally how you get to the power plant, but apparently in this game you can actually access it a whole lot easier than in Fire Red. You have to go all the way around through the rock tunnel, or I guess from Cerulean City, and basically to the area where you enter the rock tunnel, and then you'd surf down from there. But I guess in this game you just surf on up, and we got another super nerd over here. Hey, it's actually Mark. One of my roommates is named Mark. I feel like people probably know that by now, but you guys might get to know a little bit more of him in the future, because well, let's just say we have a couple of plans for new series and stuff. And actually, I guess since I'm talking about this, welcome back to the channel officially. I took a little bit more than a week of hiatus, and I didn't really know how to bring it back, but I guess I just figured the way that made the most sense was to come back at it with the Let's Plays. I guess it's always what I've mostly done, and I definitely want to finish up this project. I felt like for a little bit, because I'd taken such a long break, I've left a couple too many projects unfinished in the last few months, I guess, that I really felt kind of like I have to finish this. And we're really actually getting pretty close to the ending here, about to take on the Dragon League. The only reason we actually can't take on the Dragon League right now is because, of course, last episode we got our butt kicked by our rival Trunks. You guys saw it in the recap. But hey, we finally made it to Raichi's Labo. I actually just noticed it's called Raichi's Labo. I don't know if that was intentional, probably not. I'm guessing it's Raichi's Lab, but to be honest, I don't actually know who Raichi is in the Dragon Ball universe, and this guy actually doesn't let us escape. Alright, little garlic, come on, bro. You can't just do this. But either way, to update you guys on life and things in general, since I did kind of just go into darkness for the past week, to be honest, I didn't really have any special, like, reason or, I guess, excuse for what happened. I've really just been enjoying my summer, and I felt like I actually have been trying to record this series for the past, whenever I uploaded the last episode of this series. I definitely tried to record, but I felt like for some reason I'd lost my flow or my mojo, and I don't know, I couldn't really commentate, or something was blocking my mind. So for the last week, pretty much, I guess I've just been enjoying my vacation, taking some time off, and definitely playing some games. Crash Bandicoot has been at the top of the list still. That game is actually a lot harder than I anticipated. I have no idea why. I guess because I thought it was like a childhood favorite of mine, that it wouldn't be too tough, but it's actually pretty dang difficult. Maybe it is the whole theory, or not really theory, but I feel like older games are more difficult in general than like newer stuff that comes out. I don't know about Pokemon though. Pokemon is kind of hard to judge the difficulty, but we are almost there to the ending, and the moment is here. What the heck? Is that Deoxys? I don't actually know if this is like a new form for Deoxys here. Kind of looks like one. I highly doubt it, because this is Dragon Ball Z based. So it is time to find out who the heck this mysterious fighter is, and I totally forgot to save the game too, which kind of sucks, but here's Hatchiyack. I actually have never heard of this guy, so don't know what he's from. I'll probably show it on screen now, but To be honest, I've never seen whatever movie or spin-off you're in, but this actually gives us a chance to show off that Super Saiyan Future Trunks here, I've actually trained up quite a bit. I know it's been a while since the last episode, so I myself have kind of forgotten what happened last time. Either way, I seem to have forgotten that I actually did the whole cycling road pretty much just with Trunks here and got him all the way up to level 39, so he's almost caught up with the rest of the team, and of course we need all the training that we can get because we do have to beat our rival Trunks eventually. That's kind of weird that we have Trunks, but also our rival is Trunks. I don't know what this dude is doing with that hyper mode, but oh man, that actually makes his special attack rise significantly. That's not good for us, but I guess since Super Saiyan Trunks here is probably going to go down, we might as well start throwing some Ultra Capsules. Like I said, I didn't really save the game before this, so either we are about to catch him or he's probably going to take us down eventually. I mean, I'm probably not going to let him take us down if we end up running, or I guess come down to our last fighter. I'll probably just try to take him out. I actually feel like I should weaken him more though, because these Ultra Capsule, at least that first one, only shook once. And again, I don't know who this guy is, so to be honest, I'm not like as excited as I would be to catch, for example, Broly, at least the legendary Pokemon. I really was excited to see what they were going to be, and we got Hatchiyack. At least this guy here is not the most exciting, but oh gosh, that's super effective. Somehow I didn't take him down though. Okay, well, we got him right where we want him. Now he's perfect and low HP, so let's go for the Ultra Caps again. I actually expected those to be yellow because Ultra Balls are yellow, but apparently the Ultra Caps is green. Makes me wonder what the heck color the other capsules that we used before were. I don't know, but that Ki Blast just destroyed our lives, and it looks like I might actually end up having to just take this guy down. I'm going to save Super Saiyan Goku for last. I feel like it's not as bad if I don't catch him, but yeah, maybe we'll get a little more lucky when we head on over to Articuno, because I think that's what we're going to be doing next. Well, this dude just keeps using Hyper Mode, so Cell's actually been able to survive for a couple turns, and wow, we actually got him? Maybe it was like Cell being green, he encouraged the little green capsule to, I don't know, catch him, I guess, but we got him! Initially, it's a machine created by Dr. Raichi. It turned into a monster full of hatred against the Saiyans. Huh, I guess I kind of do know what this thing is from. I think it was actually from a video game, not even from a spin-off show or movie. That's kind of weird. Anyway, we got him, and that means we can move on to another one of our legendaries here. I was about to say legendary birds. I keep wanting to say that, but I guess since Hatchiyack was there, I have no idea what the heck might be lurking in the Seafoam Islands, but I believe we've got to access it from the right side? I don't actually know. For Articuno, I mean, like, oh, we should probably also heal up, huh? But yeah, despite how many times I've actually played Pokemon Fire Red, I seem to forget the most trivial of things, like how the heck to get to Articuno, but I do know that we've got to go and sail past Route 20 for sure, and apparently we haven't battled the fighters here, I guess the trainers. Man, I am back to getting everything confused already, huh? Kind of miss this series. I kind of miss recording in general. I know I keep saying that every time I come back to videos, but I guess just the past few months in the summer has been pretty rough, at least for recording. Actually, I guess this entire year has actually just been very different from previous years on YouTube. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been pretty tough for me as well. I guess because, at least for me, recording has always been something that I've enjoyed doing myself, just because I started doing it as a hobby. And I always made videos just because I had fun making them. But it's gotta be something that I guess you're feeling like doing. And like I was saying earlier, I felt like maybe I'd lost my mojo. Maybe it's all in my head, but either way, it's something that I definitely have to be in the mood for, or at least I feel like personally the videos don't come out as well. So I'm really sorry about the random breaks and stuff, but I guess that's just my philosophy on YouTube, if that is a philosophy. So either way, we're definitely back and trying to finish off the whatever this region is called. I would call it Kanto, but it's a little bit different than Kanto with all these golden-haired and giant apes and dinosaurs and whatever Cell is running around. But actually at level 40, Trunks is learning Dragon Rush. 95 accuracy with 90 power, but it's also a fighting move. I guess I don't really use Boost that often. Which one of these is... Oh, Snap Slash is actually a bit lower power anyway, so we might as well get rid of it. The 95 accuracy is a little iffy, like there's that 5% chance that we could miss our attack, but I feel like the 5% chance somehow ends up becoming like a 50% chance for me, and oh my goodness, this guy's actually got the evolution of Cooler here, Super Cooler. But yeah, going back to what I was talking about, because I feel like that's a normal thing around here, I get very sidetracked, but I actually don't really remember how to get to Articuno, despite playing Fire Red so many times. I know it's in one of these Seafoam Islands here, but I don't know if we're supposed to enter from this side or from the Fuchsia City side, or I guess in this case, Ginger Town side. I can't believe I actually remember the names of these places, because, I don't know, at least in Dragon Ball Z, the towns and cities' names aren't really something I ever remember. Except for, I guess, West City, and there's that one city that Cell destroyed that I feel like I remember the name of. What is up with all these coolers, dude? Oh my goodness, he's actually going to take out Trunks too, but that's okay because it gives us a chance to bring out the brother of Cooler, Frieza here. I think Frieza actually also has another evolution. I was definitely reading some of the comments you guys left on the previous episode, and I don't think my Death Beam is actually going to be very effective on him either, so... Did we literally just stare each other down with Death Beams? That's like the ultimate brotherly matchup right there, but Frieza, of course, comes out on top in the end, just like he would in real life, I'm assuming. I believe he does have the Golden Frieza evolution. I've been watching a whole bunch of Dragon Ball Super. I guess you can't really watch a whole bunch, you just kind of watch it week to week, if you're caught up to it, that is. But I'm really excited actually about the Dragon Ball Super characters that might potentially be in this game as well, because I know most of those, like I mentioned, legendaries and stuff are in the post-game, and we're basically almost there. Hopefully, by the end of this episode, we can take on our... Oh, wow, we can't surf here. So I guess we do have to enter the cave from the other side, and that means that I just wasted a whole bunch of time. As long as we get to Articuno in the end, then no time shall be wasted here. So let's just try this again, but this time from Route 19 over here. And I believe I did actually take on most of the swimmers here, if I'm not mistaken. Back when we were actually training up, I think, Trunks for the first time. Or maybe I just did this route on my own. I don't actually remember, because like I said, I did try recording this a while back, like last week, or I guess whenever the previous episode was. I was actually trying to stick to the daily videos, but... I guess I did a lot of training back then as well before the previous episode, and I just totally forgot about it, because Trunks is definitely a whole bunch more powerful than he previously was. And finally, we get to try out the Dragon Rush here, and Aqua is going to be destroyed. Sorry, little aquatic buddy, you might be the only guy capable of surfing in the Dragon Ball universe, but that still makes you no match for Trunks. And I think now Trunks is actually tied for the highest level on the team with Goku here, which is insane, because I felt like Goku was always just going to be our most powerful dude no matter what. And I guess that fits with the show as well. Unfortunately not fitting with the show there. Taking out his friend Krillin, that's like really devastating actually. And her last Pokemon is going to be Chaozu, so this is possibly going to be even more devastating. Super Saiyan 3 Goku just destroying a little clown kid. Like, yeah, you wouldn't really think of that scene. It would be pretty brutal if I thought about it. Could totally be like a newspaper headline. Giant buff golden haired man beats up little boy. Okay, that doesn't sound like the most inviting headline ever. I don't really know, but hey, we made it to the islands, and that's what matters. Strong strangers and dangerous fighters are common sights in these parts. They say that Roshi trains here. Huh, really now? I wonder if we could actually catch Master Roshi then, because I don't think we've actually ever seen Roshi as a Pokemon, or as a fighter, I mean, but we did definitely see him as a gym leader, so I don't know if you can have a gym leader be a fighter as well. I don't think any of the gym leaders are fighters actually, so Roshi's probably not catchable in this game, but apparently Dabura is, and Tiffany is sinking pretty quickly there. I guess I should switch out Trunks though from first in the party. Maybe I should get your boy Frieza, or maybe Perfect Cell. I know last episode too, I think I mentioned like how Frieza might not have a gender, but I was just joking around. Actually, Frieza is just confirmed to be a guy, but I guess sometimes he actually does act kind of feminine, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, since Frieza, I guess, doesn't have, you know, you could think that maybe his race or something are genderless, and maybe they just somehow reproduce on their own, because it's pretty weird to think about just aliens. They might be totally different than humans, you know, but then again, all these shows and stuff are made by humans, so they're most likely, most stuff is gonna be humanoid, or at least based on it. I actually have no idea what I'm doing in this cave, by the way. Like, I'm gonna just fall down some holes, and oh gosh, I was gonna say hope that we get to the right place, but clearly we got to the wrong place, and we got a sign over here. Danger, fast current. Well, it's a little bit to tell me now, buddy, but I believe Articuno, or whatever that fighter is actually, is over there. Unfortunately, the current is a little bit too rough right now, so I actually just remembered that what we got to do is push some of these rocks over here into the boulders, and that'll stop the current, I believe. So, do we have strength? No, no one has strength right now, for real. Alright, I think we do have the HM at least, though. We got that all the way back in Ginger Town as well, from the warden of the Babidi Zone. But hey, thankfully Aqua can actually learn this, so now Aqua will not only be our surfing buddy, but also our strength buddy. There's always just that one Pokemon, huh? That ends up being like the HM Pokemon, you know, like Bidoof or Rattata, I guess. Rattata doesn't really learn that many, does he? Does Rattata learn Surf? I don't think so. I know B-Barrel definitely does, but anyway, did I push this boulder the wrong way? I don't actually know, but I don't think it matters because we can definitely just push this one over here and get it into the other hole. And I don't know if that'll already stop the current. I don't think so. Let's just go check it out. Why the heck not? Ah, wow, it already stopped it. Okay, well, I guess getting to this guy, girl, is this actually Bojack? I'm pretty sure this is Bojack. Okay, this time around, I am definitely going to save the game with super speed, and we are going to encounter our second legendary of the episode. It is actually Bojack. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I actually know the movie that this guy's from at least. But yeah, I figured most of the legendaries would be, I guess, movie cameo characters. I guess Hatchiyack wasn't really from a movie, but, you know, I guess just more powerful than average villains, you know. Oh my gosh. Speaking of more powerful than average, Frieza, you got a little carried away there, buddy. And this time, it's not going to take him out. I guess without a critical hit, that was pretty influential in how much damage that did there. Holy moly. Speaking of damage, I guess Bojack is going to retaliate just as quickly. And let's bring out Piccolo too. I think Cell was actually the one to give us luck last time in catching Hatchiyack, so maybe Piccolo being also green will give us some luck. I don't know, man. The capsules, like I said, the great capsules are green, so maybe it's some kind of weird relationship Cell has got with them. Like, maybe he can actually communicate with the capsule, like it's a part of him, almost like a cell or something. I have no idea what I'm talking about, by the way, but oh my goodness, did we really just do this on the first try? Bojack has been caught. And yeah, I'm pretty surprised, not gonna lie. Again, I accidentally skipped over the Pokédex entry. I seem to keep doing that, but I also seem to keep forgetting that we do actually have our Pokédex right here. Or I guess our Scouter. So all the way to the wait, what? They're not at the bottom, okay. Wait, when did we see Janemba? What? I do not remember us fighting a Janemba. Did we actually fight this guy? That would be pretty cool to catch, but I don't know where you actually catch it. I think it has to be a trade. Kibito Kai there. Don't really care about these guys. I'm really just looking for... Oh, there's Hatchiyack, actually. And Bojack. Alright. This dangerous mercenary. Many galaxies were conquered by this bad man. That's a pretty generic description there. I feel like that could also be Frieza's description. I've just realized that if we really don't have anything else to do in this cave, we could probably just go ahead and use a... escape rope. Oh, what is this? Battle boots. Oh, I actually forgot to mention that. The reason I was able to train up SSF Trunks here so well is actually because of the XP share, which I believe we also got last episode. It's called like the something vest, the training vest, I believe. But he's got that, and it's basically any XP share. And I actually don't remember what the heck. Oh, the Flying Nimbus. That's right. Yes. That's what the escape rope equivalent is in this game. And we are out, boys, back onto Route 20. So you know what? Since we already took out, or I guess caught 2 legendaries in this episode, what's the harm in doing one more? Except I don't actually think we can go back to One Island, so I guess we can't actually do this yet. Or wait, we can. We actually just have to go back to the Red Ribbon base, which is actually where we started off this episode. So hey, maybe it actually all came full circle in the end. But yeah, I guess we do need a little bit more training. I guess I should have taken on some more of the trainers that were around that Seafoam Islands area, but I guess we got to go to One Island. I'm pretty sure that's where Moltres usually is. And High Speed 7 boat away. High Speed 7 seems like a little bit too high for a boat for me, man. Like, that's just out of control. But yeah, I think over here, Kindle Road, very appropriate name because, of course, normally here you'd find Moltres, a fire Pokemon, and I don't know what the heck we're going to find in this game, but I have a feeling it's actually going to be the most legendary of all of these legendary fighters because he's literally the legendary Saiyan. That's all I'm going to say. I don't actually know if that's who we're about to catch, but hey, we got to do some training, it looks like, because here is Android 17. Also able to dish out quite some damage, and speaking of, here's Cell reliving his fantasies of taking down Team Gohan here. Or maybe actually Gohan is going to put up a fight. We're actually almost the same level here. I just realized that, 38 to 36, but somehow Gohan is doing no damage right now. If only maybe he was Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan, like the one that we've got back in the PC. Which I definitely need to get back, but I guess just for this episode, this might actually be one of the first episodes where we don't have Gohan. Then again, I guess we caught Gohan pretty late on, like, around the 5th gym, so he hasn't been around the whole series, but there it is. Cell has lived out his fantasies. And just because, why not take out Piccolo as well? You know, we took out the student, now let's take out the master. And I think that's actually it for this trainer, so even though there's actually quite a lot of trainers here, we definitely could use a training, so maybe I'll take on some more of them off screen as well. I mean, we definitely have to take on our rival Trunks, I realize, by the end of this episode, because there's no way I'm gonna live with that loss from the previous one. And hey, it's another Cell in here. Don't really feel like getting that. I mean, why would I get that since we already have Perfect Cell? My lunch filled us up, so will you battle us for some exercise? I mean, sure. I'll burn off those calories with ya. I mean, I am no stranger to eating delicious food. I really love food. I have been actually going to the gym almost every day lately though, which is definitely something I used to do a lot more of, like back when I lived in Nebraska, I guess. It's been a minute since I've been consistently to the gym. Actually, that's a lie. I think about a year ago, around this time, actually the summertime last year, I was definitely going hard at the gym with my friend when he was living here with us at the time, but ever since then, I guess just like with uploading, I've been a little bit on and off, but the last 3 weeks, I think this is actually my 4th week going in a row, I guess just on the weekdays, and on the weekends I've actually been hitting up the pool as well, so it's like I'm still getting in some exercise, I guess you could say, but I really just go to the pool to have some fun. There's a slide and it's pretty awesome. Anyway, here's little Gohan. I guess Frieza also gets to live out his fantasies of taking out little Gohan. Holy crap, I just realized every Dragon Ball villain is like just out for Gohan, dude. He's just a little kid, man. Like, what is up with these people? And even Krillin too. Wow, Frieza literally gets to just, he is just like, this is a dream come true right now basically for Frieza. Taking out Gohan and Krillin with no problem at all. Actually already level 42, so I'm pretty sure we're ready to take on our rival. But before we do, there's some Rock Smash rocks. Apparently we don't have Rock Smash though, but I'm pretty sure that we get it somewhere around here, so that's actually no trouble at all. I don't know why I said trouble so weird there, but in a final update on what's been going on, I actually finally got to see, well, not finally, I actually saw it on the premiere, but I can't believe that was already a week ago, but Spider-Man Homecoming, holy moly. I feel like since it has been a week, it's a little bit easier to talk about it now, but if you guys haven't seen it yet, if any of you out there, you know, haven't seen it yet, I actually really recommend it. I feel like it was definitely my favorite Spider-Man movie of them all. Even the original ones, I mean, I hold a lot of nostalgia for them, but I feel like this new Spider-Man just really gets the Spider-Man character. Like, at least I really thought, actually, Peter Parker as well. They're, like, the character, or the actor, my bad, portrayed him really, really well. I loved how he actually cracked jokes while he's in the fights and stuff. And even though I guess Andrew Garfield did an okay job of that as well. Like, he was really good when he was in the Spider-Man suit, but I just felt like he didn't really fit Peter Parker, and the new guy, Tom Holland, I feel like fits both really well. So overall, I really like it, especially being a huge fan of Spider-Man myself. But as I mentioned, we did actually get the Rock Smash TM there from that dude, and we got another girl to fight over here. Zongia later, alligator. That was just horrible. Let's go on a swimming trip, and I think we're getting pretty close to where, well, I keep saying Moltres just because I have no idea what it's actually going to be, but I have a hunch, I have a feeling that it is actually Broly. But I guess to finish off my Spider-Man thing, because I actually really enjoyed the movie, I thought like the side characters were actually also really good. His best friend, I think Ned was his name, was a pretty good character as well. Like, I don't know, I guess I just felt like other Spider-Man movies, because they were just trying to do the origin story, it always felt like they almost like limited themselves, and in this movie they had a whole bunch more like fun with it, or freedom to like try to go outside of the box, you know, make it the high school setting, and have him go to Washington, D.C. for no reason, or running through the suburbs. Like, all of those little things that, I guess, just as a Spider-Man fan, I really liked it. They were almost like Easter eggs. Like, what would Spider-Man be like if he was actually in the suburbs, you know? This fisherman was actually one of those guys that has a whole bunch of aquas. I mean, normally Magikarps, but in this game, you know, aqua is pretty much the only water type, so pretty annoying there. But yeah, I also really love that car scene. I guess, like, not to get specific, but there's this one scene when they're about to go to Homecoming in the car, and it's just so intense, and I loved it. And I don't know why I'm checking all of these individual rocks, but the point was, if you haven't seen Spider-Man Homecoming yet, definitely go check it out. I would say definitely one of my favorite Spider-Man movies. I don't know about Marvel movies overall, but it's definitely got to be up there. I don't know, that's actually something I've really been interested, or I guess I probably should do eventually. Like, I really love Marvel movies and just superheroes in general, but it's not something I really talk about on the channel too often, I guess because we mostly play Pokemon around these parts. But hey, it's Jace! I say that, but I feel like we're barely playing Pokemon with this game. I know that's another thing that I wanted to talk about. I mean, I guess I have just a million things on my mind because it's been over a week since the previous episode, and my mind usually runs on a million miles an hour just with random thoughts, as you can probably tell. But anyway, I'm definitely planning on bringing back, or I guess starting up a series on a main series Pokemon game, or I guess some kind of twist or Nuzlocke. I mentioned a couple of weeks back that I wanted to try doing a new Nuzlocke, and I'm definitely following up on that. So like I said at the beginning though, I really wanted to try to finish off this game and not start off something new. I feel like that would have been way worse to just come back after a week and start up a new series like, oh my gosh, you couldn't even finish Dragon Ball Super. I mean, Dragon Ball Team Training, whatever. We're definitely wrapping up Team Training though, and I guess we're almost wrapped up with this mountain as well, I believe. Oh man, I actually thought that was going to be the end, but no, not yet, my friends. There's actually, I think maybe a little inside part to this area. I don't actually remember. I guess I'm confusing this place also with Mount Silver and Mount Coronet and all those other mountains in Pokemon. Whoa, that dude has a pretty long reach there. An active volcano is one that's erupting, or about to. Why are you giving us the random science facts, bro? That's actually not even, like, really a science fact. It's just a definition. He just told us what a volcano is, I guess. Thanks for the definition, I guess, Webster. Goku is actually learning Ki here, an invisible force shot from one hand. I don't think I've ever heard of Goku having that move, but it's actually only 65 power, so I guess it's not really that worth it. That Spirit Bomb is insane power, by the way, but I guess it does have to charge up for a turn, and Logan Paul is done. Not actually Logan Paul, though, just Logan. Could be actually Wolverine. I never know. I just assumed he was Logan Paul, maybe because he had a hat on. He looked like he was about to start up a vine, or pretend he's colorblind or something. I don't really know what these kids are doing nowadays, but I am definitely making my way up to the tippy top of Mount Ember, and I think we should actually almost be there now. I know I've said that about a billion times, but this time, I mean it. We're actually here. Except we have to do this little puzzle. I actually remembered, or I was looking forward to this because I actually really like the puzzles, but oh, here it is actually. I don't know what that one down there was then, probably for an item or something. We'll do it when we come back, but top priority is to get ourselves this legendary beast or fighter. And did I mess it up? No, I didn't. Oh my gosh, it's actually him, guys. The legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Unfortunately, I don't really have too many capsules on me. I probably should have stocked up on them. But we're gonna give this a try regardless. Kakarot! What, dude? That's insane, and this is insane. Broly in the flesh, literally the legendary Super Saiyan. Like, I told you guys we were going after some legendary Pokemon today, and this guy, like, has it in his name. Like, he actually fits the definition. What the heck, Frieza? Why did you just do that twice in a row? Like, literally in the battle against, Bojack, he did the same exact thing, and now, apparently, well, I guess we're okay. So, Piccolo, rinsing and repeating, I guess, we literally did the same thing against Bojack, and no, I used the wrong attack! I meant to go for the Mach Punch. There's no way this won't kill him, right? Alright, third time's the charm, I guess, as I finally landed the Mach Punch, and now it is time to start throwing away them Ultra Capsules, because I guess there's not really any status ailments in this game. I mean, there might be, but to be honest, I don't really know about them or of them. I haven't really ever paralyzed or put anyone to sleep, I don't think. Maybe we've burned someone before, but alright, Cell, you brought us a miracle last time. Let's see if you can do it again, even though you're at red HP, bro. Not gonna last the longest out in this battle, but oh man, breaks out instantly, actually. Well, you know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, try again, and that's exactly what we're doing here. We got Goku and Broly snapping out of confusion. That's not great. I'm pretty sure this Wrath is about to destroy us. Oh wow, surviving with 3 HP there. Okay, still got 8 Ultra Capsules though. I actually thought we used up a whole lot more than that, but apparently we didn't actually use up that many so far. Broly, on the other hand, is a kind of a different story so far. I guess this is our third try trying to catch him too, so far not really going too well, but definitely got enough fighters still. The only problem is he's confused once again, and if he hits himself in confusion, well, it's pretty much over for us. You already saw it earlier. And Broly will once again take himself out. Dude, come on, Broly. Oh my gosh, we finally got him. I guess 5th time's the charm instead of 3rd this time, but there he is. The legendary fighter Broly, tormented by a deep rage. He looks quiet, but his anger can explode at any moment. yeah, it's really those quiet types, man. They can just bottle up all those emotions, never say anything, and then suddenly, bam, you're at the top of a volcano, and you've been caught in a great capsule. I guess that was an ultra capsule, actually, but anyway, there is actually something over here. Wait, did we not get Rock Smash? Or I guess I just didn't teach it to anyone. He can't defend himself now, I guess. If he gets punched, he can't punch back, and whoa! There's actually fighters inside of the Rock Smash rocks. I guess it's just a little Cyberman. I don't know what else I expected. I guess I literally thought a Geodude was about to pop out, like in Dragon Ball Z still, but obviously that's not happening here. But got a strength up now and push this one. This item better be worth it, man. Like, oh my gosh, another Cyberman too, like for real? Alright, there we go. And explosion! Not actually that worth it, but I guess it's not bad. At least it was a TM. Anyway, now that we did all of that, let's just grab one more item over here. And I guess it's about time we take on our rival Trunks yet again. We lost to him last episode, as I mentioned, but I think this time... Oh, okay, I guess we gotta take the boat back, actually. So, the hype continues in just a moment. Before it does, though, let's take a look at these new fighters we got here. Bojack, Hatchiyack, and Broly. I think they're all fighting type, actually. At least, yep, fight and dark for the last one here. But I guess those are the 3 legendary bird equivalents in this game. Broly can definitely evolve into his actual legendary Super Saiyan form. I think Bojack has an evolution. Not sure about Hatchiyack, but I'm a little bit sad that these guys are already level 45, and most of my fighters aren't even. So I think I've still got a little bit more training to do. I'm really not sure if we can even take on our rival Trunks, to be honest, because we definitely have to if we want to make it to the Dragon League. I mean, he's literally standing in our way here. So it is finally time to take on our rival Trunks yet again. Who will come out on top? Find out next time on Pokeball Z.